Hey, everybody. Give me a second. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Angie. Hey, Truth Hurts. All right. I wanted to pull up the chat on my phone. I won't be on for long. I wanted to. Hey, Arkansas. Hey, Crazy Mom. I'm pretty pissed off. I'm not going to lie. We're doing good. Truth Hurts. Fred's taking a nap that I know of, and unless he's awake back there, he might be. Dude, I'm so fucking pissed off. I didn't even watch all. I watched a second of it. That's all I needed to see. I saw 10 seconds of it. I want it freaking deleted or I'm freaking striking her video. I'm tired of people putting my stuff out and misrepresenting it. That shit pisses me off. I don't care if you use my stuff, but make sure you get it right. Dude, she was just in here like a week or two ago kissing our ass, telling us how much, and I was like, aren't you freaking that one chick? And I was like, and she's like, no. I'm like, okay. But now I know she is who I was thinking she was. This D's true crime. I'm mad because she took my video and completely turned it into something else. She told everybody that I said that law enforcement planted the cookbook there. I never said that. Ever. I said word for word that I did not. I'm not that fucking crazy in the head, okay? Like, I can pretty much I stay in reality, and I really think it's unlikely that law enforcement planted that. I literally said word for word that it was just a coincidence, and I shared it with you guys as a cool thing that happened. And then Dean's true crime has to turn it into something it's completely not, as if I'm saying they planted the fucking cookbook. Now, what I did say, and you can clock it, I said I believe Fred was purposely placed at that Knoxville house. Okay? And I gave my reasoning if you want to go watch that video and see why I believe that. It wasn't because a cookbook was there. I've known about that cookbook since the very fucking day he went in there. Okay? If I thought that was enough evidence for me to think that Fred was planted there, I would have mentioned it like long ago. Okay? These people are so crazy. I got a very, very good, I'm waiting for a message back. Speaking of, I got a very, very good, thank you, Candace. Like, I never said that. I said word for word that I did. I go, now, guys, I even said it. She watched the whole thing probably, but still did it anyways. You know, that's why I can't stand these people. It's because they know, like, the truth, but they do this shit anyways just for views and something to fucking talk about. I literally said, word for word, I did not believe it was planted. I said, that is a little bit too out there for me. I don't believe that. If it was, that's crazy. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I did not say that. I hate that shit. That's what pisses me off more than anything. If you guys want to talk shit about what I say and the truth and the shit we do, that's the truth, like, that's fine. But don't sit here and put out shit that is completely false and altered. Dee's true crime. She put out a video saying I said that the cookbook was planted. And she's in it like, oh my God. Like, the part I listened to, like, she was like, you know, trying to, like, be like they would actually. It's like, bitch, I never fucking said that. Get off the sauce. I never fucking said that. My evidence for, or the reasoning why I believed that Fred was purposely placed in that house was I think people should go watch the video. But it was for several other reasons, not because of the cookbook. Fred was they kept him in jail over 2 months longer than his intended out date. Okay? There's plenty of it was just odd. There's so much more to it. There just so happens to be a person there who claims to be affiliated with Playboy and know where Summer Wells is. It just so happens. I thought that was another, you know, that was definitely a weird coincidence. The cookbook, I even said to everybody, go, now listen, word for word, I said, now Dee's True Crime, you have to have a freaking mentality above 5 years old. But I literally said, word for word, I do not believe the cookbook was planted. It's just a cool coincidence that I wanted to share with you guys. And you turned something cool that was really, you know, kind of neat into something fucking, you know, completely different. And that shit pisses me off because it's all for Summer Wells. We need the right information out there. I'm tired of people confusing things. Primetime Buzz. That's what somebody else messaged me about her. I was just reading something about her like 2 seconds ago. Huh. Yeah, I was just reading something about that person. Somebody wanted me to check out. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't going to be on here long. I think that this would do the trick. I'm pretty sure that her video has enough of mine in it that I could strike it. I want it off the fucking internet. I never ask people that. I'm tired of people purposely putting out shit on, to make it seem like I said something differently. If you want to talk shit about me, stick to what I've actually said, please. I got a really cool message from somebody last night that it could be something. It could be something big in the Summer Wells case. Let's keep our. I haven't even had a chance to really even talk to Fred about it, and I'm waiting for the lady to message me back. And it's definitely could. It's a different. I want to confirm some things before I put it out there, and I want to get it to law enforcement first too, to make sure she has that to law enforcement, because I think this it lines up. It is similar, but it's not. The person who, so her theory, the person that Summer was handed off to would be a different group. And it's still the same players involved, everything, but I think she could be on to something, and I'm going to wait till I talk to her, and if it all lines up and stuff, we could have a really cool live here soon, probably tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow. It would be a better outcome. Her theory would mean that Summer would be alive. But it matches with some things that Fred has seen up there. And I need to talk to him about it. Out there. So, anyways, you'll be hearing from me soon if this turns out anything. I'm sitting here like, I can't freaking still. I'm waiting for her to message me back, and I'm waiting to talk to Fred about it, because I'm like antsy. I'm real tempted to contact law enforcement already, but so anyways, guys, I did not say that. I do not believe that the cookbook was planted. That's stupid. I don't know why she would say such a thing. Like, that shit pisses me off. I never said that. Why would they? It's just so stupid. God, that pisses me off. She's making me look like I'm fucking stupid as fuck. I did not say that. That shit pisses me off. Really bad. So, it better be. I mean, I want to off YouTube, or she can do another video talking shit all she wants. I don't fucking care. Do not put out shit that's completely false and altered. I'm tired of it. We're not going to continue doing this and forever and ever. That's what's caused people caused us to be so far from off base before. It's because all these people out here putting out stuff that is completely altered on purpose. Have you ever heard Jody C say the kids were not in the roadway on well, she's not gonna. I'm sorry, Mimi. I've been in YouTube for years, and I'm not. She can do that, but I'm gonna strike her video. Okay. She literally played enough of my stuff, and then only to say, act like, it's like, lady, are you okay? You kind of sound like slow when you talk. Are you on something? Hey, Sue. So, anyways, guys, and did I ever hear Jody Sue say kids were not in the roadway on the 15th? No, I didn't hear either way that they were or were not. But I never paid attention much to Jody Sue, honestly, because I think she's part of the, confusion team. I'm not mad at you, Mimi. I know you meant it, and I don't think you meant it like that. I didn't think you did, anyways. I wondered, but I figured you probably didn't. Sorry, I'm just irritated right now. I'll get over it very soon, but I just saw it a little bit ago, so it takes me. I'll be completely over it in 5 minutes, but I still don't think it's right to just intentionally put out stuff just to have a video and something to talk about. There's plenty of stuff that there can be, that if she needs ideas for videos, I can give her tons of ideas. We don't need to make up stuff or make things seem different than they really are at all. No matter if it has to do with a cookbook or anything that has to do with the Summer Wells case, it could be important. Do not sit there and alter things. Thank you, Mimi. Oh, well, thanks, Judy. I just wanted to put that out there because I knew a lot of people were going to see it and be like, and think like, I mean, if she's a smaller channel and stuff, and there might only be like 1,000 or so to see it, or two, without maybe. I mean, there was only a couple hundred views on it when I saw it last, but you know how that stuff spreads. I wonder what that means, not in the roadway. I still believe, though, like, all the stuff I've said before, I still believe, like, with the, I do believe that Dawn had a debt and stuff like that. I do believe there was still a debt and all that. This other theory is that she could have been sold to this other group, and I'm very interested in this. Very interested. Like she was trying to convince everyone. Well, I didn't think Dee's True Crime was the type that would want to fight you. Like, she was literally in here a week or two ago saying how she's always, something like she's always believed Fred. She doesn't believe Fred's involved. Like, really kissing ass, like being real nice and stuff, asking me to play her video. Like, and I was like, aren't you Wings? And she said, no, that's a different lady. And I'm like, I could have sworn this woman's like been a hater, but I played it because like, yeah, I don't know. I played it anyways. Like some of her videos, I am interested in. So I was really irritated when I pull up YouTube and it's like the first video I see, and I click on it and fast forward a little bit, and literally the part that I hear, she's sitting there freaking, basically talking shit about me, saying that, as if, law enforcement would purposely plant that. And she put in her title that I said planted. Oh, it pisses me off, guys. Why do people have to, like, lie like that intentionally? Hey, Lisa. You know, I'm about tired of PG and her bullshit, too. Done. Pick a lane. Good Lord, lady. Pick a fucking lane. It's been 4 years. Hey, Laura. I know. Even her own mods are like messaging Fred, like, what the fuck? I wish she would freaking stop. Another one with no integrity. Stick, you know, at least like when this is all said and done, I can say that I stuck to my integrity and what I felt and knew was right and what I believed to be the truth, no matter what. PG started talking about again. This is my opinion first of all. Oh, just a fucking week or two ago, you were talking about how he's the nicest guy ever. Will you fucking pick your fucking side? Like, it's annoying. And never contact him ever again. Please. Like, she contacts him constantly like they're best friends, and then goes on live and talks straight up shit. When he helped her so much in trying to help her with the information on Marlena Crawford, only for her to, like, you know, turn it around and try to make him look like he was, like, suspect because he knew where Marlena Crawford was. Fuck you, bitch. Are you serious? You're the one contacting him asking for info. If he's such a horrible person, why are you fucking trying to get his information? He blasphemed. I mean, straight up blasphemy under the name of God. These people, I swear, like, I would not want to be them on Judgment Day. So, guys, no, I never said that the cookbook was planted. Please, people, I never said that even closely, ever. I literally specific said, because I knew people like her would try to say shit like that and act like I said that the freaking cookbook was planted. I said, word for word, I do not believe the cookbook was planted. I just thought it was a cool coincidence. Okay, Deborah, thank you. Yeah, people's like, and then and no, and also like people going on and making things seem different. Also, like, we don't have a problem with Andrew, but Andrew and Fred are not friends. Okay, I don't know where that came from. He hasn't even had a conversation with Andrew in 2 months. Okay, he talked to him like twice before, and it's been a couple months since the last time. So wherever that crap's coming from, that's not true either. So fucking annoying. I wish people would just be honest. You didn't know I read cards? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Some people are under the impression that because I read cards, I don't believe in God. That is not true at all. I want to make that clear too. I know, I'm too honest. I just want, and I'm not going to go back and forth with people about this. I'm not going to go in drama with Dee or anybody else. I'm just making a statement, and if they go back, if she wants to talk shit or whatever, that's on her. But I made my point, and that's it. I think it's pretty nice of me to give her a chance to fix it. If she's truly a godly woman, she'd do the right thing. Even if it is a hit to her pride. No, it's just people that know that they can get views, like talking shit about me and Fred. So, they don't, and it's like a slow news day, I guess. And so they decide to make it up. Give me 1 second. Have to got some potatoes I'm cooking. I have to drain. I had this idea that I was going to make potato cakes, but I was going to put some bacon in them. Even though I don't really like bacon, I was like, that actually kind of sounds good. Bacon and onion and mixed in the potato cakes. I think that would be good. Yeah. I mean, like, and how much of a horrible person do you have to be? Like, you use somebody up until, like, there's nothing left. And then after the information's gone, you fucking go on and talk shit about them. Like, how much of a horrible person do you have to be? Because I'm pretty sure Fred's information was, like, used in PG's videos over and over again, and she was calling him constantly. Literally just a week or two ago. Woohoo! Thanks for renewing your membership. So, all right, guys. There's nothing else to really discuss, I guess. So, I'm made my point. I didn't listen to. She had to have picked like the perfect clip, You know what I mean? Where I didn't mention anything about it not being planned, or that I did. She must have picked exactly like the perfect clips to make it look like I was acting like it was planted. Like, dude, because I mentioned more than once about me saying I don't believe it was just plain. I said, that I didn't believe it was plain. I said coincidence. Oh, well, thank you, Momo. You can see the screen. Oh, you mean right here? This is a portal. This is a portal, Facebook portal. But thank you for good looking out. So, yeah, I have lost weight over the years, just trying to stay active and be more healthier. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys are so nice. Maybe I will stay here a little bit longer. Anything else nice you want to say about me? Because I'm feeling kind of like my feelings are kind of hurt, to be honest. I wish there could, I mean, it's just shown me how horrible people are being on this app. Like, nobody has any integrity. Nobody sticks to their word. Nobody is honest. Like, seriously. Like, literally, 95% of the people I've met on this app are liars. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Rhiannon. Hey, Cold November Rain. The only one you can tell which ones I think are honest people because they've been here since like the beginning. The people that I don't know. Anyways, they weed themselves out usually. Anyways, that's why I decided to leave YouTube. You know, it's because of bullshit like this. Like, what good is it doing if people are only going to twist people, words and put out stuff completely different than what we intended, when I literally, I mean, I even know better, even spell shit out now, because of that. And, I literally, it just makes me so upset that I made it a point to say specifically what I meant by that. And she still, changed it. And I'm still taking a break. I'm still not at all dependent on this app in any way. I do it for in hopes that it will benefit Summer, hopefully. So thank you, Giselle, for reinstating your membership. Calling November Rain, D's True Crime. Hey, Amos. Know what you're saying? This world is full of sad, hateful people, and people here are. I know. D's True Crime decided to put out a video trying to say that I said that cookbook was planted. Trying to make me look like I'm some kind of like crazy lunatic or something. So nobody will like trust us. Like, why are you saying this shit? Like, are you part of the distraction crew as well? I know Four Flying Doves. I literally, I even, I shouldn't have even shown it. That's part of the reason why I never even told about that. I even have proof, like all the way back in my text messages of Fred showing it to me the day he was moved, or day he went to the house, and him talking about it. I have absolute proof of it. And I never even said anything because I knew people would be like, try to come up with some bullshit like that. Like, I can't tell anybody anything. I have a lot of other cool stories like that. That people, even with law enforcement, people don't even know because nobody will freaking, well, not even coincidental, but stuff that's happened that people will see down the road, like pictures that's been taken with law enforcement. Wink, wink. Battery is running low. Oh, shit. Do you think True Crime Buzz is Betty? I don't know. I'd have to listen back to it. I just heard it for the first time yesterday. No, I literally spelled it out, Luminous. I spelled it out. Just to make sure there was no confusion. I said word for word, I don't believe it was planted. That would be crazy. I mean, crazier things have happened. I said it was a coincidence. Yeah, I added it in my video because I thought it was just a cool little thing, to add in. It doesn't have any, to me, it doesn't hold any merit as far as why I believe Fred was purposely placed in that house. I don't, if somebody put it there just to, as a weird, I don't know. Like if somebody in the house knew that Fred was, that they were purposely placed there, I don't know, but I don't believe that. That has nothing to do with why I think that. Oh, thank you, Carla. She's a school teacher. Well, there's this one channel I noticed that's like, there's this channel, I'm not going to say the name, but I just noticed it like a day or two ago. And in their description, they said, I'm a Sunday school teacher, and I've been married to the same man for 30 years. And I came to YouTube because Ziggy True Crime scammed my elderly mother. Like, made up this whole fucking story. Like, that, to make me look like this horrible person, that she's like this Sunday school teacher, and I scammed her elderly mother out of thousands of dollars. It's like, what is this proof? Who is your elderly mother? I've been asking this. I've heard this woman say this before on Circle Jerks. Who's your elderly mother? Why aren't you showing me proof of this money sent? Because I haven't been sent like big amounts of money like you're trying to say. So, unless it was like done anonymously, if somebody sent me money like without me knowing, that's not my fault. I'm sorry that your mother sent money out that you didn't get. It sounds like you're just jealous to me, but I don't know who it could possibly be. I just thought it was hilarious. Yeah, you're a Sunday school teacher. Of course it's your elderly mother because, Ziggy's a scammer of elders, right? So, of course, she had added in there that was her elderly mother. Bitch, you are lying. Never. These people go to such extreme to make me look like this horrible person. I wonder if she's gonna. I don't know. I better. Maybe she will. Maybe she truly thought I was saying that. I don't know how. This is why you don't just like sit there and listen to 5 minutes. I mean, right. And I'm like, please show me where this your mother sent me money and where I conned and groomed her is what she said. Okay, that's a fucking lie. There's only been like a couple people who have sent me like big amounts of money that like she, you know what I mean? Like she's so full of it. Yeah, just all these people just send me all kinds of crazy big amounts of money all the time. Yeah. Never once has this person showed receipts of this. And then I see that she made a channel and trying to claim that that's her whole reasoning for making a channel. Basically to try to, because I conned and, scanned her mother. It's like, you're such a liar with zero proof anywhere. Like, to me, that sounds like the easiest lawsuit. Because she would have to prove that I scammed her mother. Easy. I never fucking did that. So all I have to do is find out who that channel is. I'm suing the hell out of that person. I'm pretty sure I know who they are. No, he was taking a nap. Fred was. I can't wait till he wakes up, though, because I want to talk to him about this theory. People need to start being responsible for their own actions instead of like blaming it on other people. Like, if you know what I mean? And then later on having regret. That's not the person's fault who you sent money to. Like, you did it. So like, how is that person's fault? Even though I don't believe this story at all. I really don't. Because I can't think of anything that matches. Hey, Lisa. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to go. But like I said, if this information that I recently got turns out to be anything, I'm going to definitely talk to you guys about it and see what you guys think. It's kind of been talked about before, but not exactly. In a way, it's kind of just not exactly. All right, guys, I'll talk to you all later.